NFL Live OT presented by CDW. Trey Wingo here with Tim Hasselbeck and Mark Brunell, a very quarterback-friendly segment. Brandon Meriweather, safety for the Redskins, suspended, of course, for one game for the helmet-to-helmet hits, and then said, look, if you're going to suspend me for helmet-to-helmet hits, I guess I got to tear ACLs. I got to go low and ruin some people's knees. Your thoughts on what he said?
I think that his honesty is actually kind of true. And it's scary, I think, for offensive players in the National Football League. I think, the way the NFL has decided to, lower the target zone for defensive players, I believe it's forced them to go low. I don't think you have to look any further than the hit that Matt Elam puts on Randall Cobb of the Green Bay Packers. Upset Aaron Rodgers because Randall Cobb gets injured on the play. But Matt Elam is not penalized on the play. He does not get fined for the play. And the ball almost comes out. And so I think, Mark, what defensive players are being told is if you hit somebody up high, we're going to throw a flag, then we're going to fine you, and so we're asking you to go lower. Well, in going lower, you're going to hit people in their knees, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get injuries like Dustin Keller's, and you're going to get injuries like Randall Cobb's. And it's unfortunate, but Brandon Meriweather is actually kind of right.
You know, he is kind of right, and I appreciate his honesty as well. The defensive players are put in a very tough situation. However, he did make the comment, I'll just go after their ACLs. I'll just mess up their knees. Didn't Greg Williams get in trouble for saying some comments very similar to that not too long ago?
Let's test that knee. Let's test that ACL is what he said.
Yeah, it needs to be addressed, and I'm not so sure Brandon Meriweather should be on the football field if he's going to make those comments, and that is his intent in a football game.
Well, listen, they tried to suspend him for 2 games. Under appeal, it was reduced to 1. But is there no middle ground between neck and knee? I understand bodies in motion. I get all that. But isn't there anywhere between the neck and the knee you can?
Yeah, I mean, I think there is. But the reality is if you're going to try to hit somebody in their chest, and again, bodies in motion, and they lower themselves, well, then it becomes a hit on the head of the defenseless players. And so what you do is you try to create a little cushion, a little margin for error, because guys are playing so fast, and you go lower. Then at that point, you're dealing with guys' legs and feet getting caught in the turf, and that's just what you get.
Well, listen, it'll be interesting to see if he actually starts and does this, because he's been sort of targeted for the way he's targeted.
But you will never know his intent. If he hits somebody low and they tear their knee up, you don't know if he's trying to hurt it or if he's just trying to play by the rules.
Well, the bottom line is he's opened that can of worms now by putting it out there. And the NFL, per our Chris Mortensen, is very aware of the comments. They're not thrilled with it, and they will be monitoring how Brandon Meriweather plays once he gets back on the field. NFL Live Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock Eastern on ESPN.